Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be going over everyone's favorite topic, which is order blocks. So today I'm just going to be backtesting this order block, explaining how we got there. Now, this order block example, I actually chose to find by one of my members who shared this in our group. So in my group chat, I have a bunch of different structure to my group chat. It's not a group chat where you guys can just come and talk. Yes, the free group chat, you guys can do whatever. But obviously my paid membership, I have things very structured. So for example, we have a chart gallery. In the chart gallery, it's where myself and people I appoint to be chart chiefs, aka people who've been showing improvement, consistent with their back tests, and their charts are correct, generally speaking, where they can put their charts in a gallery where members can go and reference these charts. We have that, and then we also have a place for back testing, so you can drop your back test, get feedback. And then we have a place for potential setups. Now, potential setups are not live analysis, live trading. It's where anyone, no matter, regardless of how long they've been in the academy, can drop their setups. However, you do have to hold a rank to drop in that group. Now, what is rank? So it's not like an MLM rank. It's not a recruiting rank. The rank is the more you engage with my group chat, the more you level up, okay? So in order for you to post potential setups, you have to be someone who has a level where you're actually dropping your back test, you're doing your affirmations, because we have an affirmations group, and it's the people that are actually showing up every day. So you can't just come and drop all these setups and all that stuff. Like, you have to follow a certain structure, and once that happens, by doing your 25 back tests, you get points, and the more points you get through your back tests, your affirmations, and all types of things in the group, that's when you level up and you have access to being the potential setup group. So I just want to explain that so we can go over this person's setup. Now, I did block out the names because when I used to have my group chat on Telegram, I used to forward people's just like stuff to show you guys, and y'all would harass them and be like, oh, this Smart Money Academy, how much did you pay? Should I do it? Can I use your membership? This and that. Can you add me in the group? And like, I'm not trying to have you guys harass my members, so I try to block out the names, okay? So I told our friend here that I'll be using his order block example from the chart gallery in the next YouTube video. Good work, keep it up. Letting people know to always refer to the chart gallery when back testing. So I asked this person this question so they can tell you guys on YouTube, was this order block easy to find? What advice would you give to someone who's working on order blocks? And then someone else chimed in asking a question, how long has it took for you to get to your level of expertise, and what did it take for that? So his reply is, I would say the key to order blocks is all about looking in the right places, the top and bottom of the range. My interpretation of order block is an unusual or is it a natural move that is used either to capture liquidity or to fool people into thinking the price is going the opposite way. What helped me validate an order block is if it captures liquidity and if it breaks structure in the desired direction. I will look for areas where liquidity is being formed underneath equal lows, underneath a retail trend line, and if the price penetrates in that area and starts moving up in the opposite direction, then it may be a valid order block. Just because two candles look like an order block doesn't mean it's an order block. You also must think why. Beautiful explanation, guys. Beautiful explanation. I hope I explained that well, and I hope it can help you guys. And someone commented saying it helped a lot. And then I just shared more of the thread that was going on in my group chat. Okay, so he has been in SMA for 9 months. So he actually started as soon as SMA launched. So he's been here since day one, okay? 9 months. I've been at SMA for 9 months. It's all about back tests and being coachable. Do 25 back tests every week or more. Watch every single Zoom. Do exactly as what Savannah says, and eventually everything will work. Okay? Do exactly as I say. That's the hard part. That's the hard part out of all of this. Just keep putting in the hours, and piece by piece, everything makes sense. Putting in the hours. He's been here for 9 months. We've been on calls for almost a year straight, every single week in here. You know, fix this, do this, like, you know, you have to just keep going, right? Don't just sign up for a course and in 3 months you don't get it, give up. That's what a lot of people do, and I don't really plan to stop anyone or convince people to stay, right? It's either you're going to do it or you're not, right? Thank you for this. I'm sure it helped a lot. As you see, this person already advanced to rank 2, so the bot is letting them know that they're engaging. Someone else commented saying, I'm realizing I see imbalance more, so I'm really trying to work on those order blocks. Me too. And then someone actually just became a chart chief. So a chart chief, you can't get to that level through ranks. I actually have to, you know, see you putting in the work, and I have to give you chart chief the rank itself. So someone just became chart chief, so everyone's congratulating, so that person just replied to that person. He again said, also make sure you're changing time frames and looking for the best picture. And if you're working on schematics, then a good place to look for order blocks is when you get a change of character. Okay, so this is his chart that I decided to show you. Okay, this is his order block within a accumulation. So I'm just going to backtest that as regular, and hopefully you guys get some value. Okay, so if you guys want to come check this out yourself, this is actually GU on August 20th. And you have to use FXCM. Now, I use a Wanda. When I went to look for this on Wanda, it didn't hit this area. So different brokers are going to show different datas, right? Okay, awesome. So we're going to check here. Clearly, it's bottom of the range. We're going to backtest it as if it didn't happen. Okay, so he was watching the schematic build. So if this is your lowest point, and you see this order block, let's call it a spring. Let's call it a second test. Now I'm going to go have a look at what he labeled. I'm just going to do it my way and see, you know, if we have the exact same thing, right? That's how you want to back test it in general. So second test, selling climax. Unless he had it here. He was also on the 10-minute time frame. Let me go have a look. Okay, so he had his a lot earlier, and he had his up thrust here after this spring. So let's just do it as he had first and see if I see anything else. Okay, personally, I just would have said call this an AR. Depends how you want to do it. I don't know how people do it. I would personally just call this an up thrust. We have this creek down. All these are second tests, not going to label it. And then I would just call this a break of structure. So this is an up thrust, but it didn't go above the AR. So that's why he labeled this an up thrust, because it has to go above the AR. But I like to keep my, you know, up thrust is second phase. So I'll call it this. And just call this a break of structure, which is still a key for us to get into the trade. Break of structure. And I'm just going to call this a sign of strength instead. Okay, so if we go to the book. Okay, cool. Selling climax AR. And phase B, we have the UA. And then we have it kind of coming down like this into a second test as a SAL. And then we have this another sort of creek right here. So this is a creek where it goes up and down, kind of like a trend line. And then we kind of have this jump across the creek right here, right? So that's pretty much where you have your break of structure, or sorry, your sign of strength. So they call it a jump across the creek, which is your sign of strength. There's so many different ways of calling it, so don't get too caught up in what it is. But this is pretty much the exact picture that has here, except the entry came in after the jump across the creek. Right here is an order block, and not necessarily that first test, because the first internal test didn't break the structure here. Okay, so we have the sign of strength, and now we look for a point of interest. We use our GAM box. All you have to do is grab GAM box and just have your 50% showing, your 0, 50%, and 1. Okay, cool. So we have that. Grab risk to reward, long, perfectly on the line. Shorten it to the body, stop loss 4.5, TP nearest equal highs. So here gives us a 5, here gives us a 6.82, here gives us a 10. Okay, I don't know what his take profit was, but we'll check in a second. But this is how you backtest. Just look at what they have once, do your thing, and see if it aligns. So let's see what we get. Okay, cool. So, right, I didn't look at his take profit. I don't remember what it was, or his entry, but this is how we mark up. So I'm pretty sure this is what he did. So wish I would have gone a little bit earlier, but I didn't have any sign to stop there unless I did something here. Right, if I did something here, I would have been out here. Right, I don't believe in unnecessary drawdown, but as you see, I didn't have drawdown. I still got smacked out at take profit, up and away. Okay, so let's go look at what he did. Okay, so the entry is exactly the same. I can't really see what that 36,500. 36,500. So he got out here. Oh, he came here at this bodies. around here. Yeah, whole number. Okay, perfect. So hopefully you guys got value. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys want to learn how to do order blocks, I'm telling you, work with me, work with Smart Money Academy, work with a mentor, work with my chart sheets. We're really doing it over here. Hate to brag. No, I'm not showing you guys 10K, 100K in profit. There's no screenshots of money that anyone's making. If you don't believe how he's successful without seeing the profits, well then maybe your mindset's not in the right place, you guys. This is what we do. I just showed you a student that's doing it. It's been here for 9 months. Do not join if you think you're going to be successful in 4 months. I say minimum of 6 months before you really, like, you're gonna see results like your first 2 months, but you know that 6 months is really gonna be that hitter for you. Okay, so if you join, be dedicated, right? You need to be a 6-figure trader within your first 9 months. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.